what makes a life worth living?
Very good question. What a good way to end. A lot of things, I think. I think the most obvious one is to have meaningful relationships with people you love. To find around you relationships of depth with your family, your loved ones, your partners, your friends. Not to chase ephemeral and shallow relationships, but deep ones. And that requires work. It requires time, commitment, and much more. But it'll reward you far more than however many thousands of likes you get on Instagram from total strangers who won't notice you when you're gone and didn't notice you much when you were here. I think it is to immerse yourself in your time, but not to be a creature of your time. There's a quote of Schiller I'm very fond of. He said, "Be a part of your century, but do not be its creature." Reach for truth, and know that it's not a game, that it's not something you do for its own sake, but because it'll get you somewhere. Search for meaning, not because the search is the point, but because there is meaning, and that you should try to find it. Make sure that by the end of your life, you are wiser and know more than you did at the start. Don't find yourself in that pitiful situation of not knowing what you did or what it was about. Try to find your place in the universe and try to find some peace with it. Search for the big questions and immerse yourself in them. If you don't believe in God, try to work your way towards the things that are God-shaped. And don't waste your time. That isn't to say, by the way, that you spend your entire life, or we should spend our entire life, involved only in the deep questions. But don't skip them. Don't spend all your time on Instagram and ignore the unbelievable wealth of knowledge and human wisdom and beauty that has been given to us and which we've inherited from amazing men and women who've gone before us. We have an extraordinary opportunity in this generation. We have access to all the world's music for free. We have access to almost all the world's literature almost for free. And that's not a small thing. I would always say, as somebody who's deeply immersed in the arts, that one of the purposes of the arts is not just to distract us in some way, but that it points us towards truths. So read, listen, study, and live as much as you can, as fulsomely as you can. And that would be a life well lived, or at least the start of finding your way to that.